Hey everyone, Andrew Prober here with Great Expectations Realty, and today is Monday, which means it is time for What's Up Ocala. Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but I had a crazy weekend, and I know it's going to be just strange to you, but okay, I have to tell you, I've been cheating on you guys. It's kind of serious. It's been going on for about a month and a half now. And yeah, it's over at TikTok. I'm addicted. I didn't mean for this to happen, but it happened. So apparently, I've been over there about a month and a half, like I said, and it's short form, which is very different, especially since you guys know I like to ramble, I like to gab, and I'll just sit here talking for way too long. Over there, it's not a chance. You can do like 15 seconds, 60 seconds, or at the very most, 3 minutes. You can go over that, but then you have to do a part 2 or a part 3, and nobody likes that. That's just really irritating. So you try and get everything you have to say out in 3 minutes or less at the very most. So it forces me to pick up the pace. But apparently it's, I guess I'm getting it. So over the weekend, one of my silly videos over there, it started to go viral. It went from, I had like 49 subscribers. We were so excited. That was about a month and a half ago. We were so excited. We got 100 subscribers. It was so great. But yeah, over the, over the weekend, one of my videos, it's currently at 1.1 million views and climbing. So I went to over 1,000 followers. They call it followers over there instead of subscribers. So that happened really quickly. So as I'm filming this, there are literally thousands of people over on TikTok watching some really embarrassing, silly videos that I do over there. No, I do not sing and I don't dance. But I do kind of rock in the car with my radio, but that's about it. I mean, it's, but I do some interesting real estate related stuff, and just talking a little bit more about my family and stuff. And but yeah, it's a lot of fun. Anyway, feel free to go over there and check it out. So you see that there's nothing to worry about. It is definitely YouTube is definitely my first love. It's my only love, really. But yeah, I started seeing somebody on the side. I don't know. I know it sounds terrible. I would never do that to my husband, but I would, definitely do that on social media, apparently. So yeah, I am crossing platforms. I don't know. I still have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just still shocked any of y'all show up to watch me. All right, so let's get over to, oh, right. I'm supposed to tell you the handle over there if you actually wanted to watch. I'm not joking. These are embarrassing videos, okay? But it's a very different viewership over there. So over there, it's Andrea of Ocala is my handle. No spaces. So AndreaOfOcala. Andrea of Ocala. Okay, so feel free to check it out if you're already on TikTok. If you're not on TikTok, don't download it because it is incredibly addictive. And your spouse will at least think you're cheating on them because of how much time you're spending on TikTok. So don't do it. Don't do it. Unless you're, like me, going to go and do some videos and stuff. So, I don't know. All right. So yeah, I've got a mini viral. I think viral is after 1 million views, right? Or is it still mini viral? It has to be like 10 million or 15. I don't really know what viral, like when does viral happen, but I definitely don't know 1 million people. So it's not my cousins or anything that are watching this, unless they're all watching it like nonstop repeatedly, which I doubt seriously that happens. Okay. And there I ramble. All right, let's get to some numbers. Okay. We're going to go over the numbers first today. Just cause I feel like changing stuff up. All right. So new listings for Marion County. We've got 70 new listings, and pending, coincidentally, is 65. So we actually had more coming onto the market than coming off. Keep in mind that the new listings are probably, quite a few of those are probably vacant land and stuff like that. So it's not like they're all cookie cutter 3-2 houses, but that's okay. Sold, we had 48 that were sold. Several of them from my office, so kind of proud. It wasn't any of mine. I had one closing last week, I had another closing the week before. So yes, I don't just sit there and do videos on YouTube and social media and TikTok and all that stuff. I do actually work. But yeah, we are doing really, really well. I'm really proud of my agents. They have learned so much and they're doing so amazing, and they're just going at it full bore. So I just absolutely, I'm so proud of them. Really, they're just, oh, they're so great. Okay, what else we've got? Back on the market, 31 houses back on the market. That means that they were under contract and the deal fell through while under contract. That's crazy. That's a lot. 31. So that, there's normally different points to the contract where you can negotiate, and it's different in other states. But normally you have the contract, and you're going to negotiate the offer and make it a contract. You know, everybody accepts the contract. Okay, so that's when your house goes pending. And then the next point of negotiation could be when the inspection comes up. So, you know, they're going to do the inspection. They have a time period to do an inspection, or in some states they call it due diligence. But they're going to go ahead and do that. Now, if it's something major, maybe, you know, they found out the roof is leaking. Well, then you can negotiate either a credit for the roof, or that the roof will be replaced, or take it as is, or whatever. So there's a negotiation that goes by with the inspections as well. And then there's the appraisal. That could possibly come up as an issue. I would love to see that appraisals are no longer an issue, but then I had one pop up that one of the agents was doing, and I was just like, really? Because the house had actually appraised like a month ago, but the deal fell through for another reason. I think it was the buyer's financing. And then, you know, you would think it would actually be easier to have it appraised now, and nope, did not go through. So anyway, just cannot predict what will happen in real estate. So anyway, the appraisal is another option. If you've got a financing contingency, that means that there's an appraisal contingency on it, which means the house has to appraise. And then that's pretty much it. You know, unless there's like survey issues or something like that, that's pretty much done. That's it. So, but those are the different opportunities. At any point during that time, if you can't negotiate terms that everybody finds acceptable, then the house goes back on the market. It goes from pending to active. So there were 31 of those. That's kind of crazy. Canceled, we had 9. I'll get into that in a second. Price increase, 7. Price decrease, 19. So 19 different houses or properties or whatever decrease their price. So that's a lot. 19. I mean, considering how few houses we have on the market, that's a lot. So yeah, I'm thinking that those 9 that canceled probably have something to do with the fact that they weren't willing to decrease their price. They were thinking their house was more than it was, or the market was still continuing to rise, which it is not. It's leveling out. It's stable at the moment, but we are starting to see those foreclosures hit the market. So I've talked to some of my agents. I'm like, look, there's a whole bunch of people that, you know, a few months ago were like, oh, I don't need a realtor. I'm going to sell the house myself. And now their house is sitting there for a few months vacant, and they're like, what's going on? Well, if you're not in it every day, it's hard to notice the little changes that happen. So my husband just walked in the room to get something. Oh, his cell phone charger. Okay, anyway. So, you know, it's just, you know, the market does change. It can change rapidly, like we saw with when we had the coronavirus and COVID and everybody went under quarantine. That had a drastic effect to the real estate market because a lot of people wanted to get out of the bigger towns and move to smaller towns like mine. So completely changed the real estate industry as far as who wanted to go where. I mean, you would have thought before everybody wanted to move to Manhattan and to New York, and then all of a sudden there was a pandemic and everybody's like, get out of New York, you know. So it was just, it was crazy how it just changed so quickly. Normally they're a lot more subtle. The changes in real estate are a lot more subtle, but you do see them, especially when you look at numbers like these on a daily and weekly basis. It definitely does help you see what's going to happen with the market next, which is great. All right, so getting off of that, those are the numbers for this week. So definitely every Monday we go over those numbers, and it kind of gives you an idea of what's going on with the market. Currently it is holding steady, not increasing, not really decreasing either. There's still a lot of demand, and not enough houses to meet that demand, but we do have foreclosures starting to hit the market, and we still have a lot of new construction, and they're finally able to get the parts and pieces to put the houses together. They're getting the wood from Canada. They're getting the windows from Texas. Both of those were problematic before. So, you know, that stuff is happening. So, you know, there's more competition coming in. So that should help keep the prices down for the buyers. And they also have those amazing interest rates right now. So we'll see what happens. We'll keep an eye on it as usual. All right, so there is an Ocala architect that is incredibly well known. His name is Hal Thomas Reed, and he is selling his custom built 1,820 square foot home for $400,000. Now keep in mind, this house is amazing. It really is very, very unique. So just because the square footage, the living square footage of the home is not very big, it still is a really, really, really cool house. A very open floor plan. It's got, you know, a wood burning fireplace. It's got a movable kitchen island. It's got this really cool courtyard as well. And I fell in love with the house just because the courtyard is really cool. He has done so much. I don't know if you guys know where the Cascades are on Silver Springs Boulevard. It's, you know, Highway 40. It's on the north side, really close. I'd say close to downtown. It's not right in the square, but it's, you know, not too far, maybe a mile down, something like that. Anyway, but yeah, he's the one that designed that architecture. He did that. He also designed an 18,000 square foot hexagonal space to house the city library's collection. Several downtown banks. Let's see. And then he used to have his actual office before Brick City Adventure Park was a public park. He actually had his architecture studio over at the bottom of the Lime Rock Quarry. So if you actually go over to Brick City Park, you can still kind of see remnants of his house over there. So it's really, really cool that he's got this house up for sale, because it's basically, you know, because of his 40-year career, it's basically, it's part of our history, part of our local history. So just because it's been designed by him, and it is very unique house. It's really cool, very open. So very much ahead of his time, definitely. Anyway, so that's up for sale. It's not my listing. He didn't call me, but that's okay. I'm not going to hold a grudge. I still have nothing but respect for him and his amazing abilities, because really, really genuinely unique things. And I just absolutely love people that are unique. Okay, so what do we have coming up? Oh my goodness, there are so many things. There are so many fall festivals going on and trick-or-treating and everything going on. I'm not even... Y'all just go pretty much walk 10 feet in every direction. You'll be able to find something. So I'm not even going to go into all that. I'm actually going to find the unique, of course. So we actually have the Great American Cooter Festival in Inverness this weekend. What is a cooter, you may ask? A cooter is not what you think. You get your head out of the gutter. It is a soft shell turtle. They're about this big. They're so cute. They actually have cooter races, and they have, it's kind of a music festival. On Friday night, they're going to have, you know, DJs. They're going to have all kinds of music and live music and stuff going on. It's downtown Inverness. So it's over in Citrus County, which is our neighboring county. It's actually what we split Denellen with. Like, part of Denellen is in Marion County and part of it's in Citrus County. So, yeah. So we really do. Our Denellen office is on the Marion County side, but only by about half a mile. So, so yeah, we do have a lot going on over in Citrus County. And Inverness is where I actually first lived when I first moved to Florida. So kind of interesting bit of history right there. But yeah, it's over at the Depot Pavilion, which in Liberty Park, which is really cool too. Let's see, it's Friday night, all day Saturday, all day Sunday, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And they're going to have cooter races. So I think that's Sunday at noon. Just all sorts of craziness going on. All right. The chili cook-off. The chili cook-off is happening. I finally got my packet from our team for the chili cook-off. That came in the mail today, actually. So very happy about that. I was kind of getting a little nervous. But I mean, I'd already downloaded the letter and we've already got our competition chili figured out. And we've got our main chili and our hot chili figured out. So we were actually going to do 3 different kinds of chili. 1 for the judges and 2 for the general public. And there is so many different kinds of chili. It is crazy. White chili, vegan chili, regular chili, bean chili, non-bean chili. Have some cheese on a chili, some sour cream on a chili. Do you need some milk? They sell milk just for those that can't handle the hot. By the way, stay away from the fire department's hot chili. It will singe your tonsils. Like, don't do it. It's so tempting if you love hot chili, but just don't do it. Just saying. I think they take pride in giving you some fire because they're always putting fires out. I don't know, but it's really, whew. All right. So that is benefiting Cornerstone School. It's a private school here in Marion County. And that's on November 6th. And it goes, I think it's from like 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. But everything's pretty much closing down before it. There's a car show that's pretty cool. We actually have a Flintstones kind of caveman theme going. We actually have a replica of the Flintstones car that we made, and actually it was one of my home sellers. He actually was amazing with wood and stuff, and you can actually push this thing with your feet. It will roll. It's pretty heavy, so, you know, not very far. We can fit 4 firefighters in there because we actually did, we got 4 EMTs, but still, it was cool. I just love, we took a picture of it. I love that can you imagine EMTs coming in a, in a car like that? It was crazy. We also have an inflatable dinosaur costume. So somebody's going to be walking around and we take turns with it. So it might be me in the T-Rex. It's like this big 8 or 9 foot inflatable T-Rex costume. It's hilarious. But I love that thing. It's great. It's like you can be anonymous and just kind of walk around in it. It's just, oh my goodness, it's so great. I love it. I absolutely love it. So we named him GER, G-E-R, you know, Great Expectations Realty. So his name's GER. So GER, he walks around and, you know, hangs out with people, and it might be me, it might be my daughter, it might be one of the other agents. You just never know who GER is actually like got in there at any point, but it's just a lot of fun. Oh my goodness, it's just so much fun. And the chili is amazing. They have live music. They've got a whole section for kids for like bouncy houses and games and all sorts of stuff. It's really, really fun. So anyway, that is on November 6th. So not this weekend coming up, next weekend. But I figured I would tell you so that you know where to be, okay? Because it's really inexpensive for as much fun as you get. It's fun for the whole family. I'm not joking. It's great. All right. Cantina Tex-Mex restaurant, the one over on the square. It just finished its construction, and I've already kind of taken peeks in the window. I'm sorry I had to. I was just so dying to see. But that actually is, they finished the construction. They're just getting the last of their licenses and all of that, last of their inspections, getting their people trained up and ready to go, and then it is opening. So you know I'm going to be down there, and I'm going to let you guys know if it is some amazing Mexican food, because you know I love me some tacos. Oh, and the enchiladas. Oh my goodness, I'm hoping it's good. Hopefully they know how to make a good sopapilla, because I have gone, like, my younger brother and I have a joke about it. Like, if you go in and you order a sopapilla and they say Do you want ice cream with that? Just cancel the order. Just forget it. Because the sopapilla is supposed to be like a little pillow of, it's kind of like, it kind of is the consistency of a donut, but it's like a little pillow square thing. And it's got like cinnamon sugar on it maybe. Or it doesn't have to, but that's fine. But it's like fried and it's full of hot air. And then you tear off a corner and you put honey inside. And it is like tasting happiness. It's amazing. But most restaurants, they offer sopapillas and they do like these little fried chips that are like just chips that are hard. And then they put ice cream and it's like, where's the honey? Where's my pillow of happiness? And it's just not there. So there is one restaurant that I know of around the area. It's up in Gainesville. It's called Chewy's. They actually do sopapillas correctly, and I love it. But they took it off the menu for a while due to COVID. I don't know why. I don't know if it was the honey. I don't know. I think they just didn't want to mess with them. I don't know. But if you make really amazing sopapillas, I will be there. So we'll see. That is the true test of a Tex-Mex restaurant, is if they can do proper sopapillas. We'll see. If they offer me ice cream with it, just no. Just no. That's not a thing. It's just not. No! Okay. Anyway, that's like being in the South and being offered, you know, tea and some sugar packets. That's not sweet tea. No. Just send it back. That's not how sweet tea is made. That's gross. That's not even a thing, okay? There's just certain things you don't mess with, okay? See? This is why I need to have a short version. Anyway, as soon as it is open, I will let you guys know. I'm sure there's going to be a grand opening, ribbon cutting, and all of that stuff. So really excited about that. Very, very excited about our success over on TikTok. Please go over and see these goofy videos that I did over there. If you feel like it. If you don't, that's cool too. I will continue my YouTube channel because it's just, I don't know, it's home, you know? This is where I get to like really interact with you guys. Excuse me. And it's really hard to tell everything that's going on in Ocala in like 3 minutes or less. Can you imagine? Oh, it's not possible. Look at this, 23 minutes I've been using. All right, anyway, I am going to let you guys go for the evening. Hopefully you guys will be able to do some of this fun stuff that's going on all this month and going into next month. And I will probably see you at the chili cook-off. I will be there the entire time. And if you happen to see me, for crying out loud, come up and let's get a selfie together, okay? Because I love that. I'm like, people I know. That's awesome. So anyway, all right. I will see you guys soon, and hopefully you'll have a great week. All right, bye.